Alright guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we give you ogbonge information on as you take the go. Going straight to the point, and the reason why we're here today, they say that our barrister Aloy Ejimakor, special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has clashed with the DOS and some lawyers with Nnamdi Kanu too. That is why I told you people that we when we say we there outside, we know to know waiting they happen inside this matter. Because now waiting they feed us. Now we know the in total of these matters. And besides, majority of us doesn't have access to Nnamdi Kanu to actually hear from him. So sometimes information is coming from left, right, and center. So we don't even know who to even believe safe in some of these matters. This one go say, oh, I'm a direct family member to Nnamdi Kanu. This one will say I'm the brother. This one will say, oh, we are the leadership of IPOB. So we have more right and we know more than the family of Nnamdi Kanu. Another person go come and say, oh, we are the wife of Nnamdi Kanu. We know what's up. And those ones, they don't even have access to Nnamdi Kanu at the moment. Another people will come at the wahala. I don't even know now whether the Lego team don't divide into how many. Matter self, they confuse people. Stop taking doctors to Nnamdi Kanu without knowledge of lead counsel Ozekome. IPOB Directorate of State tells lawyer Ejimakor. And before I enter into details of this matter, I'm very sure I can remember with what I know that these lawyers, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor and Ejo for them, were handling this case before Barrister Mike Ozekome was employed into this matter. They say the carry and concom will enter matter of Nnamdi Kanu. Before Ozekome, we had Aloy Ejimakor, who has been winning cases for Nnamdi Kanu left, right, and center before Ozekome. I think the only difference here is that Ozekome has a son attached to his name, which is a senior advocate of Nigeria. That's the big name there. So, but Aloy Ejimakor never get that in his own name. So I wonder why he never add them to his own. Make him still go the course. So then they do these things. Go become that one who it will add some respect more to what he has already. Government abduct Catholic church priest from parish residence in Benue. Wahala don't boss. So this country is no longer safe. The when Fulani people take the target churches in the country is not a good thing at all. And they say that the governor of Anambra State, what they call Governor Chupu Masoludo, and say he has imported 2 million Malaysian palm oil seedlings. Coconuts target 160 billion yearly profit. I say, wow. So this particular update is worrisome to me. I think that these Malaysian people took these palm oil seedlings and all that from Biafra land. How come we are going to buy from them? So I'm not happy with this development. So Ludo, you just wasted that money. I think the whole 5 southeastern states are enough to give you more than this 2 million palm oil seedlings. Correct ones. But you people choose to be slaves. You go outside to buy what we have in quantum. So it's a shame. And I'm not encouraging that. It's not a welcome development as far as I'm concerned. May we go into details. And then we'll listen to Ikenga Ugochinyere. One for Imo State. I think he has been having issues with Hope Uzodinma, the governor. Okay? So let's go to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, who is a barrister Aloy Ejimakor, and the warning that the DOS is giving to him. Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, one of the lawyers representing the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has replied to a warning by the IPOB Directorate of State, which is DOS. The directorate had warned Ejimakor and Kanu's younger brother, Emmanuel, to desist from visiting the IPOB leader in the Department of State Services custody with doctors without the knowledge of the lead lawyer, Mike Ozekome's son. Omo, while I don't deal with somebody who has direct access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe that before he could take any doctor to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he must have discussed with him on what he was going to do before taking those doctors to him. So I don't even know. To me, I feel that Michael Zekome is far to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu compared to Barrister Aloy Ejimakor. Ejimakor on June 9 on his Twitter account wrote, regarding the black men directed at the sincere effort to get proper medical care for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the word is independent, as in independent doctors or hospital personally chosen by MNK, not doctors or hospital chosen by DSS or someone else. What Aloy Ejimakor is telling us here is that these doctors were specifically chosen by MNK himself. He directed Aloy Ejimakor to bring these honorable doctors to come and check up on him. For the record, all of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's medical report currently in use in his cases were secured by me. That is what, of course, I've been saying it, that this man has been winning cases left, right, and center even before the arrival of Zekome into the team. The first medical report from DSS was given to him by DSS at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's instructions, and the ones from USA, Kenya, and Nigeria even addressed me by name. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that has signed this tax to him. Una dey hear am? So this DOS, that means that you people are putting hand where they say mon an open hand. That is what it means. Meanwhile, the IPOB DOS in a statement signed by Chike Edoziam, where we know they see, they say this Chike Edoziam don't lean like person with the hawk gala for express. And then the guy had warned that Ejimakor Kanu's younger brother and others working in cahoots with them must retrace their steps and desist from visiting the DSS office with people they call doctors without the knowledge of Barrister Mike Ozekome, which is a senior advocate of Nigeria, the lead counsel for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While I don't do, we don't still enter another era where there are clashes even between the legal counsel. The DOS further said, any matter therefore concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while still being detained at the facility of the DSS, whether such issues pertain to his health or otherwise, must be brought to the knowledge and attention of the lead counsel. For the avoidance of doubt, it was Barrister Mike Ozekome, son, and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor that impressed upon the director legal of the DSS that it is absolutely necessary and important to have the personal doctor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get involved in any surgery, if any surgery must be conducted on him, because they are not doctors but lawyers. Barrister Aloy Ejimakor Emmanuel Kanu, how come those that were never present when the understanding was reached to have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's personal doctor involved in deciding the issue of his surgery are the ones who are parading people at the DSS as personal doctors of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The attempt to smuggle in certain persons as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's personal physician without informing the son is very suspicious, to say at least. The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra wish, therefore, to inform IPOB families worldwide and Biafrans in general that if these individuals, to wit, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Emmanuel Kanu, and those working with them, their names are known to us, continue on this path they have chosen, they and the Nigerian government must be held responsible. Should anything untoward happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Directorate will not allow Kenya to repeat itself. The one when Kenya don't do, what have you people done? You people are supposed to be taking drastic action against Nigeria so that Nigeria will feel the heat that there are people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind. But you people went cold like ice water. What is going on every time? If anything untoward happened to Nnamdi Kanu, he will not allow a repeat of this one. Must you people wait until something happened to this man before now go take action that will force the Nigerian government to do something and leave this man very quickly? Every day now, so now they issue empty threat. They talk this one, I go do this one, we will go do this one. When I know they do anyone, Mona do something very fast. This man is not healthy in that DSS custody. Or Mona carry the doctors we be on, go give them then, may we see him. Now wait till they talk, not be say the one when person don't do effort, carry go, when I can't they condemn him. Not be juju be that. Now, wow. When contacted for comment and clarifications, Ejimakor said, for the statement that someone has banned me from visiting Nnamdi Kanu at the DSS, all I can say is that, according to the court order on visitation, it is only Nnamdi Kanu that possesses the power to choose who visit him, and he has not banned him. So the DOS is out of the picture with what I can see here. Even majority of the DOS people does not have access to Nnamdi Kanu. They are just talking from far distance. But this Aloy Ejimakor here has direct contact with Nnamdi Kanu. So how come somebody who is outside is banning somebody who is inside from visiting Nnamdi Kanu? Ọ dị egwu, ọ dịkwa egwu ndị ka anyị ka anyị were ya nwayọ nwayọ biko no ka ofe dị ọkụ zuru anyị nne. Now wetin I dey talk be that. May we proceed, no time to waste time. May we hear Ikenga Ugochinyere from Imo State waiting in just give us as briefing concerning him and Hope Uzodinma.
And I must say it categorically, what the governor of Imo State did to me was wrong, was unfair, was morally bad, was even to some extent criminal. I didn't do anything to him. I didn't have any issue with him. This is somebody I have known for a very long time, and all of a sudden you declare war on a young man that did not do anything to you. Almost over 15 charges that is made up of treason, murder, rape, arson, and so on and so forth. I never killed anybody. I never bombed anywhere. That I raised the issue of the voter register compromise has nothing to do with you, unless you are the one that is involved. Maybe that's why you are finding it very uncomfortable and you started attacking. And look at what happened when his one of the boys that run around him threatened to harm me. China Sakucha played the tape on our rise. The commissioner of police in Nimo and the police headquarters never did anything. And then I arrived Owerri. The next thing I was ambushed and fire were opened on my convoy in Ubele area of Idato South. I complained, I cried, nobody came to my aid. And he kept on threatening. Then on January 14, fire and bomb was brought to our doorstep. My uncle butchered, other people that have nothing they did also slaughtered in my place. I escaped because God wants me to be alive. And then all he could say was to say that I brought it upon myself. How do you call yourself a leader that have took oath of office to protect lives and property, and you say that you are aware that some people were coming to bomb and execute me, and you kept quiet so that they can carry it? So there's a lot of things that he did because he thinks he has power as a governor, he will get away with it. But I know there is a God, and I know there will be end of tenure, that he should think that this thing will end. It's not the beginning and end of life. This thing has end. Highest, I get to me. You see, leave office like other people, but there's a God that will pass judgment to all of us for what we did. So what he did was very bad. I don't have any good relationship with him because he did evil to me, he did evil to my people, and he refused to do the right thing. And even when evil was brought on our doorstep, he laughed on TV. I watched it also on your TV, where he was laughing and saying that it was my members or people that I was supporting that came to kill me. You know, look at that, and we produced evidence also on TV, because Arise was in Akokwa, we transmitted live. I showed pictures of the vehicle and the plate number that was snatched from a family in Owerri, and that vehicle carried the explosive all the way from Owerri to Akokwa. So how could they have passed all the military checkpoints from Owerri to Akokwa if they were not escorted with the help of government structures? So, but the police kept quiet because the CP is in bed with him, and you can see what the CP also did in Adamawa. I also petitioned the IG. The IG didn't do anything. It was like they just wanted me to be beheaded for nothing. But I give glory to God that I'm alive. So I will not come here to lie to you. We are not friends unless he comes publicly to apologize for what he did to our people and did to me. Then that will be the beginning for us to talk about having a friendship.
Alright, and I don't hear how Hope Uzodinma say they treat his subordinate in Imo State. That is so unfair. Hope Uzodinma, your history has never been fair to the people. They say you came from number 4 to number 1. Say since you became the governor of Imo State, say people never drink water, drop cup. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame on your own part. As we proceed now, they say no be small matter, and don't stop and say that government has abducted a church priest from parish and his residence in Benue State. This one, another story. The one where they take they disturb all these Christians for the country. Let's say everybody go carry juju. May everybody they fight their battle. By the government abduct Catholic priest from parish residence in Benue. Some yet to be identified government have abducted a Catholic church priest in Diocese of Otukpo, Reverend Father Anthony Adiuku, from his home. Reverend Father Anthony Adiuku is the parish priest of St. Margaret Parish, Ajegbe, Awume in Ohimini local government area of Benue State. It was gathered that Reverend Adiuku was kidnapped on Thursday night by unknown gunmen at the parish residence. Yesterday night at about 10 p.m., gunmen stormed Ajegbe Awume, Ohima, Benue State, the community where I'm currently serving, and kidnapped Reverend Father in charge of St. Margaret Parish. A source who didn't want to be named said, when contacted, the police public relations officer PPROs, SP Catherine Anene confirmed the incident. Anene said the information got to them on Friday morning and they are working on it to arrest the perpetrator. Of course, when I know now, it has always been perpetrators, and bring them to justice. These are the works of these herdsmen parading themselves everywhere as people who are leading cows. Meanwhile, now the main purpose behind all these things are to go and kidnap people and make millions once and for all. Now, as we dey come up for that place, now we can't go Anambra State, come ask Soludo our market. He saying don't order plenty palm oil seed. This thing, balance well with me. I say, wow. So we are just insulting the entire Southeast that we don't have enough palm oil seedlings for you to purchase and help all those people who are practicing agriculture rurally. Now, they say Governor Charles Soludo says his government has begun importing 1 million palm oil seedlings and 1 million coconut from Malaysia, hoping to make 160 billion annual revenue from Anambra. Deputy Governor Onyekachi Bezim disclosed this while inaugurating the 2023 farming season at Alex Ekwueme Square, Oka. Mr. Ibezim, who represented the Anambra governor at the event, said we started the importation of 1 million palm oil seedlings and 1 million coconut from Malaysia last year. These species have 3 years maturity period. He added, when this investment fully matures, the off-takers will be processing the fruit of this plant, and over 160 billion will be yearly income from this window. The Anambra Deputy Governor also reviewed that state government plan to irrigate 10,000 hectares of land for rice farming at Ifite, Ogwari community in Ayemelum local government area for rice cultivation, stressing that agriculture can create wealth and employment opportunities for thousands of people. Mr. Ibezim said that based on the abundant opportunities in the sector, the government listed agriculture among the priority areas of investment in the 50 years development plan of Anambra. He called on farmers to commit to the sector as the government will always support them in their activities. First, Anhejo for the Agri Commissioner said the state focus is on biological farming, not on producing food. It's about preserving our environmental and ensuring the sustainability of our food system. Biological farming, aka zero-budget carbon farming or Regen AG, launched in 2022 by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, is a sustainable agricultural system, Mr. Inhejiofo explained. The commissioner urged farmers to embrace the new farming system, saying biological farming is not just environmentally friendly, it is also economical beneficial to farmers as it reduces the cost of input while improving soil health, plant health, nutrient, among others. So Question when they ask here now, is it that in the southeast we don't have palm oil seed or the seedlings and the coconut enough to serve Soludo's want, at least for this very purpose? Wow, I think we have enough, more than that, self to say to him, he should go to Imo State and Abia State, plus Enugu and Ebonyi. He will get all he's looking for. Stop buying these things from Obodo Ibo. We have it here in our homes. The message when I get for Soludo be that. I go see you now for the next update. Stay tuned.